Stress is a part of life, but what if I told you that understanding it could change how it affects your body and mind? Stress is an unavoidable part of modern life, but understanding it can empower you to manage it effectively. In this video, we'll explore what stress is, how it impacts your body, and provide actionable strategies to keep it under control. What is stress? Stress is your body's natural response to challenges or threats. It's a survival mechanism that has kept humans alive for thousands of years. Stress is essentially a signal from your brain to your body that something requires your attention. While this response is essential for survival, prolonged or excessive stress can harm your well-being. Let's break it down further. Definition: stress is the body's reaction to any demand or challenge, whether it's physical, emotional, or psychological. Types of stress. Acute stress. Short-term stress that comes from immediate challenges, like public speaking or narrowly avoiding an accident. Chronic stress. Long-term stress caused by ongoing problems, such as financial worries or work pressure. Eustress. Positive stress that motivates you, like preparing for an exam or competing in a sport. Did you know? Short bursts of stress can actually help build resilience, improving your ability to handle future challenges. The science behind stress. When you encounter a stressful situation, your brain activates the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal HPA axis. The science of stress lies in the intricate communication between your brain and body. Here's what happens when you experience stress. Perception of threat. Your brain, particularly the amygdala, identifies a potential threat or challenge. Activation of HPA axis. The hypothalamus signals the pituitary gland, which then activates the adrenal glands. Hormonal response. Adrenaline and cortisol are released, triggering the fight or flight response. These hormones increase heart rate, heighten alertness, redirect energy to muscles. Physical changes. Breathing quickens, pupils dilate, and blood flow shifts to essential areas like muscles and the brain. Quick fact: this response is essential in emergencies, but when it's constant, it starts to harm your body. Stress also triggers the sympathetic nervous system, preparing your body to face or escape the perceived danger. While helpful in life or death situations, this system can't distinguish between a predator and a looming work deadline. Effects of stress on the body. Stress doesn't just affect your mood. It impacts nearly every system in your body. Let's explore the widespread effects. Cardiovascular system. Stress increases heart rate and blood pressure, which can lead to heart disease over time. Chronic stress may also contribute to artery damage and irregular heart rhythms. Immune system. Prolonged stress suppresses immune function, making you more susceptible to infections, colds, and even autoimmune diseases. Digestive system. Stress can disrupt digestion, leading to stomach aches, indigestion, and conditions like irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). Prolonged stress may also exacerbate ulcers. Endocrine system. Constant stress keeps cortisol levels elevated, leading to hormonal imbalances that can affect metabolism and weight regulation. High cortisol levels are linked to increased fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. Mental health. Long-term stress increases the risk of anxiety, depression, and memory issues. It can impair decision-making and focus. Skin and hair. Stress often manifests physically as acne, eczema, or even hair loss. Chronic stress can also delay wound healing. Quick fact: stress-induced inflammation has been linked to chronic diseases like arthritis and even cancer. Managing stress is critical for overall health. Signs you're experiencing stress. Recognizing stress is the first step toward managing it. Here are common signs. Physical signs: fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, sleep disturbances. Emotional signs: irritability, feeling overwhelmed, difficulty concentrating, frequent mood swings. Behavioral signs: Changes in eating habits. Withdrawing from social activities. Procrastination. Increased reliance on substances like caffeine, alcohol, or tobacco. Early recognition allows you to take action before stress becomes overwhelming. Journaling or self-assessment can help you identify triggers. Why chronic stress is dangerous. Chronic stress keeps your body in a state of heightened alertness, which can be damaging over time. Here's why it's dangerous. Brain damage. Elevated cortisol levels can damage brain cells, particularly in the hippocampus, which affects memory and learning. This can make it harder to adapt to new challenges. Increased risk of chronic illness. Stress contributes to conditions like diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. For example, chronic stress can increase glucose levels, potentially leading to insulin resistance. Premature aging. Studies show that chronic stress shortens telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA, leading to cellular aging. Sleep disorders. Persistent stress can lead to insomnia or fragmented sleep, further exacerbating health issues. Quick fact: stress can even alter your gut microbiome, affecting digestion and mood through the gut-brain connection. The positive side of stress. Not all stress is harmful. In fact, certain levels of stress can sharpen focus. Stress heightens your senses and can improve performance in challenging situations. Boost energy. Adrenaline provides a temporary burst of energy. Motivate action. Deadlines and challenges push us to act. Strengthen resilience. Overcoming stressful situations builds confidence and adaptability. Example: preparing for a big presentation or competing in a sport often involves positive stress, known as eustress. This type of stress can lead to personal growth and success. How to manage stress. Evidence-based strategies. 1. Deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, helping you relax. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Additional tip: practice this technique for 5 minutes twice a day. 2. Physical activity. Exercise reduces cortisol levels and releases endorphins, your body's natural mood elevators. Examples: walking, yoga, strength training. Fun fact: even a 20-minute walk in nature can significantly lower stress hormones. 3. Mindfulness and meditation. Benefits: reduces cortisol, improves focus and emotional regulation. Simple practice: focus on your breath or try guided meditations. Tools: apps like Headspace or Calm can guide you through meditation. 4. Healthy diet. Foods that help. Omega-3 fatty acids, for example, salmon, walnuts. Whole grains, dark leafy greens. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt. Stress-busting tip: stay hydrated and avoid skipping meals. 5. Social connections. Talking to someone you trust can lower stress levels. Importance of maintaining relationships for emotional support. Suggestion: join a community or hobby group to meet like-minded individuals. 6. Time management. Prioritize tasks and focus on one thing at a time to reduce overwhelm. Tips for managing time effectively. Use a planner or digital tools. Break large tasks into smaller steps. Avoid overcommitting yourself. 7. Adequate sleep. Importance of sleep. Restores energy levels. Reduces stress hormones. Sleep hygiene tips. Stick to a consistent bedtime schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Avoid caffeine or screen time before bed. 8. Engage in hobbies. Hobbies provide an outlet for creativity and relaxation. Examples: cooking, playing a sport, crafting. 9. Practice gratitude. Benefits of gratitude. Shifts focus from stressors to positive aspects of life. Improves mood and resilience. Write down 3 things you are grateful for every day. 10. Seek professional help. When to seek help. If stress becomes overwhelming or leads to symptoms of anxiety, depression, or physical health issues, professional help may be necessary. Types of support. Therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) is highly effective in managing stress. Counseling. Talking to a licensed professional can provide tools to handle stress. Support groups. Connecting with others who face similar challenges can help you feel less alone. Stress management programs. Many workplaces and communities offer programs or resources for stress management, such as wellness workshops or employee assistance programs (EAPS). If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on health and wellness. Let us know in the comments which stress management technique works best for you.